A day of peaceful protests to mark the one-year anniversary of Michael Brown's shooting death turned violent as gunfire erupted in Ferguson, Missouri. Police critically injured a man after shots rang out in at least 2 places. Police reported break-ins at businesses and later cleared West Florissant Avenue with smoke grenades.
Several shots rang out. I'm guessing 40, 50. Probably over 45 seconds. It could have been a little bit longer than that. So that was a exchange of gunfire between 2 groups.
But a gunman who opened fire on 4 plainclothes officers in an SUV suffered the only reported serious injury so far.
Suspect engages them with gunfire almost right at the grill of the car. Strike the hood. I don't know if you've seen pictures of it yet. 3 or 4 times. Strike the windshield, I think 4 or 5 times. The plainclothes detectives return fire from the inside of the van, but they don't know if they hit him or not. They don't really know. So the suspect ran to the east on the north side of that building. He turned back around as the detectives got out of the car. Shots were fired again. He ran around behind the building out of the south. That's a fenced area back there, so there was really nowhere to go at that point. He engaged the officers at the time. There were 4 officers who were in that van. All 4 fired at the suspect, and the suspect fell there. Suspect is in a local hospital. He is in critical, unstable condition.
Robbers broke into 2 businesses on West Florissant and emptied out one of the store's cash registers in the street, St. Louis County Police Chief John Belmar said at a news conference early Monday.
So this evening we had reports of looting on West Florissant. So we had a situation where a couple businesses had been broken into. In fact, one business they went into, they took the cash register out, they dumped it in the street.
Officers made 4 arrests by the end of the night that saw 3 officers injured and 3 police cars destroyed. Once the gunman began shooting, police returned fire and hit the male suspect. The shooter was in critical, unstable condition after the shootout.
Obviously, this individual is not identified yet. We don't know exactly who he is. We're working on that. I would imagine it's a male who is about 20 years old. That's a range. So we're going to get that out. So we don't really know who the family is or anything like this. These are tragedies, make no mistake. It's a tragedy for the man who was shot. It is a tragedy for his family. It's a tragedy for the officers who were involved in this.
Protesters and cops took cover behind cars and in buildings when the shots rang out just after 11 p.m. Tyrone Harris told a reporter from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch that his son, 18-year-old Tyrone Harris Jr., was the wounded suspect. Harris went to Normandy High School with Michael Brown, and the pair were real close, his father said.